Okay, we're back here working on the 78 Chevy that I was working on for a friend of mine. I don't know if you remember, I told you that I was doing a tune-up on it. I got the tune-up done. I'm still waiting on the points. The points, apparently they're coming on a slow boat from China. They've been ordered about a week ago and they're still not here. So took it up to the store to go see if the points did come in, and they didn't. And while I was test driving it, I noticed that a lot of the problem that he was talking about seems to be kind of like a vacuum leak issue. So I started checking around the carburetor and checking the hold down bolts on the carburetor. They were just a little bit loose, not too bad. I don't think it was causing any problem. And I was checking the vacuum ports. I did find, if you look, let's try to get some light down in here. Right down here, where my finger is a vacuum port. And I've already touched it to see if there was a crack in it, and yes, there was a crack in it. The rest of it's kind of laying down there now, but that could be quite a bit of his vacuum leak issue. So I'm going to try to get that off with a pair of pliers, so I don't have to tear the carburetor off just to get to that, and see if I can find another vacuum plug. So hold on a second while I get you set up on the tripod. Okay. Sorry for all the noise. I got the heaters going. It's cold. Only got 6 degrees outside. Ready for springtime. Of course, then that means I gotta get to doing a bunch more work, but I think I'd rather play in the sun than the snow. Last spinning out the motor. Oh well. Now I need to go see if I can find another vacuum plug. As you can see, the end of it is broken, brittle. That's what happens with rubber and on a carburetor. Eats it up. Go see if I can find another plug. Okay, I'm back. Now I'm going to try to adjust the mixture screw here. bit on that one. I'll probably have to go back and readjust after I get the points in and reset the timing, because that's going to change all of my settings again. I think the guy that did this must have adjusted the carburetor a little bit too. Just because it's got a lope to it doesn't mean it's a mean, good running engine. This thing's old and tired. It's got a lot of miles on it. You want to try to leave it stock. I mean, the engine is completely stock. What I'm doing is I'm adjusting the mixture screws just a little bit at a time, even in balance, side to side. You don't want them being one tight and one way loose. You want them to be even and balanced. Get the maximum amount of idle out of it without going too far. And that should be a pretty good burn mixture once you get them where you optimize your RPM. Then, once I do the points and stuff, what I'll do is I've got a voltmeter with an inductive pickup, and I can read how many RPMs I'm getting out of the engine, since this does not have a tach, and it works as a tach with that inductive pickup. So then I can just read my RPMs and adjust everything properly that way. But for now, I'm just going to go by ear, which will be pretty close. And so now I'm going to set the curb idle just a little bit high right now. That should be pretty close. Sounds like he's got a little bit of a clatter down there in the bottom end. I would not be surprised if this thing is about ready to lose a rod. It's only after you drop down. Wish I had my stethoscope, but it's at work. Now that I listen to it, it almost sounds like it's in the torque converter. Not doing anything. Usually when you rev it up, you'd hear the rods knocking, but I think that's fine. put it into drive real quick and see what it idles like. Turn on my exhaust fan to get rid of the fumes in here. Okay, so far it's idling a whole lot better than what it was. Like I said, I still need to get the points, so I guess when I get those, I'll film that. They're going to be really hard. They're trying to get into those, or points on this is very, very difficult. I'm probably going to end up having to climb up inside of the engine bay to get it figured out. But stay tuned for that one.